So, okay, we were talking about raccoons. Okay, before we went on, we might as well continue this conversation because it's bothering both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And it came up because there was we were talking about this news story in Olympia, Washington. They're calling them psycho killer raccoons terrorizing the area of Olympia. They've killed 10 cats. They've attacked a small dog, bitten at least one pet owner who had to get rabies shots. Lisa Ann Raleigh, she was carrying an iron pipe. She took an iron pipe, and she goes outside at night after being bitten by raccoons when she tried to pull free her little cat. But she didn't. They got the cat. And she carries an iron pipe outside. Said we used to love the raccoons. They'd have their babies this time of year, and they were so cute. And as we were talking about it, I think raccoons can be cute, and some can be ugly. And you thought they were all cute. I don't think so.
I think most of the time.
No, I've actually come across some ugly ones. I mean, you got a snaggletooth, kind of fat, mean-looking raccoon. It's not cute.
Well, if it's angry at
It's
you.
sort of like humans. I mean, there are some humans. Let's say, some Hollywood stars were robbing your garbage at night, and they were throwing it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you came out, and this happened to me. I had a 410 one day, and I got sick of these. I better straighten that out. These were actually raccoons. I didn't get any Hollywood stars. So I came out. I have a 410. This little raccoon is next to the garbage. He's thrown it everywhere, and he did it every week, and I was sick of it.
That's a shooting offense.
That's it.
Yeah.
I raised the gun, and I look at it, and it sort of kind of raises up and looks at me like, and I was like, and I look around, see the garbage, so I raise it again, and it just looks at me and, hi. I couldn't shoot it.
Well, no.
So what I did was I moved the gun a little to the left of it, boom, and I shot. And it just kind of looked at me and scampered away. Now, again, I saw a cute raccoon. Here's my reasoning. Let's say that, I know it's a stretch, but if Hollywood stars were raiding my garbage at night.
Okay.
I know that's, okay, but think, I'm making a point here about beauty. And let's say that Halle Berry was into my garbage. I run out with my 410, right?
Man.
And then I look up, and there's Halle Berry.
Man.
And, she's raiding the garbage. No, but she's got garbage thrown everywhere. I'm forgetting she's a movie star. But she's cute. She smiles.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting her.
No.
But let's say...
Love to have Halle
Let's
Berry
say it was Flavor Flav.
Okay.
Or let's say it were Ernest Borgnine.
Right.
For folks that know Ernest Borgnine and don't know Flavor Flav.
He's been known to do that.
Yeah, and Ernest too, maybe,
Sure.
So that you see those guys and they go, at
Right.
you, and then boom.
Yeah.
You don't feel bad about it.
Not just physically ugly, but you also demonstrated some emotional ugliness.
Exactly.
Geared towards you.
And that's the point with these raccoons. So we have a Broadbank Broadcasting Corporation, a BBC Critter Symposium and think tank. I think we should get that going right now. And the best way to get rid of raccoons, I know we've done this before. We called and had them removed. Mm-hmm. Had one removed or something, and they all came back.
Right.
I don't know if it was that when it came
those
back.
Those were moles.
So, no, they were raccoons. I had raccoons removed.
Oh, you had raccoons personally removed.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I know where I live in Mount Washington, it's just loaded up with critters all over the place, and some of them are raccoons, and those are the ones I worry about because they're going to eat my cat eventually.
Yeah. Well, you see it right here. They have eaten 10 cats, reported 10 cats. How many stray cats have they eaten?
Mm-hmm. Feral cats.
John Phillips, I know about a month ago, had some problems in his garage, went outside. There was a few raccoons, and they looked at him like, we're not going anywhere, pal. We're coming after you next. John took a baseball bat, smacked one down, and stomped it to death. And the others got the message.
He's just anti-critter, John.
Well, he kind of is, yeah.
He's just anti-critter.
Yeah. Well, they should know better than to go after a guy like... I guess they thought, if we could take John Phillips down, we got the whole neighborhood.
Right.
All right, here's a guy who knows. Taylor?
Yeah.
Now, you know about raccoons, right?
Well, I had one in my backyard. He got my garbage every night.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy loaned me a trap.
Yeah.
And he put a piece of bread in there with peanut butter on it. And two nights later, I caught him.
You caught the guy who put the peanut butter in there?
No, I caught the raccoon.
Oh, you caught the raccoon.
You caught him live?
Yeah.
Was he alive?
Was he alive in the trap?
Yeah, it was a male.
Oh, yeah. You even looked to see what he was? You even looked to see what he was?
Well, it's a raccoon.
Well, how'd you know it was a well, let's
That
not
guy
get
told me it was.
Okay, good. It was a male raccoon. Okay,
he told me
okay.
it was.
I want to see how deep you get into
And he
this.
come and got it.
All right.
Now, I didn't catch no more after that. So here about 2 months ago, a female was pregnant, and she tore a hole in my barn where you got a vent up there, and she tore it out of like it was toilet paper.
Well,
buddy.
she was upset because you took her old man away, and so she
No,
was...
that was long after that.
Okay.
So she went in there and she tore that barn from one end to the other, brother.
Man.
She knocked a 3-speed band on the floor. And I've heard some noise. It goes, squeak, 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 like that. I thought it was a possum at first. So I called the humane man.
Humane man, yeah.
And he come out and had a thing on it, got around her and pulled the string and got her.
Pulled the string.
And she had 3 little ones.
She had 3 little... Well, they do the little ones.
I'll tell you, them the cutest things you ever seen.
They are
in
cute.
your
I
life.
mean, they're
That's
very
the
cute.
first time I've ever seen one.
Really?
And he said he's going to put her down and raise the little ones.
And raise the little ones. You really think he did that?
I don't know. I'd let her nurse them for you.
Or did he have raccoon fritter?
He took them out to Raleigh, Ohio.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ohio.
That's the first ones I ever seen. They're as cute as a button, buddy.
Well, they're definitely cute. The little ones are. The bigger ones are not so cute, I think.
No, then out in front, they come out of the sewer
Out of the
every
sewer.
night.
Man. They live in the sewer?
Oh, yeah, they see it from down at where the creek is. It comes all the way up to my house.
Oh, I see. The sewer is just a place
water
like
runs
a little
down to the
viaduct
creek.
for them.
Right.
All right, Taylor. Well, so you're done with them now, though. You got rid of all the raccoons then.
No, they still come out at night out of the sewer.
Do you go after them?
They done had their babies. They won't have no more now.
Oh, so you're okay with that. All right, Taylor. Well, thank you for the story, okay?
Okay.
I'll talk to you
All right.
later. That's Taylor. Who
One
you
man
notice had his
story.
radio up in the background, but I gave up. I'm not telling Taylor to turn the radio down.
It's a
Because then I get, what? Huh?
Right,
What? Huh?
exactly.
What? And he's listening to radio, and,
And then
we
he hears
all get
himself say,
confused. So we
"Huh," and
just
he says,
go
"Huh,"
ahead and let Taylor do
himself.
what he wants to do.
Yeah, everyone
Yes.
else, though, please turn down your radio.
Yeah. You got some raccoon trivia, Chuck.
Yeah, I watched the Learning Channel about 3 months ago. And on there, they said that a raccoon is the only animal that'll take on a wildcat every time and beat it.
Yeah, I'd imagine
time.
raccoon is like a badger in a way, just fierce.
It is. I've seen them in my backyard. They did away with about an acre of corn that I had in about one night.
You know, I think raccoons may be one of the most fearsome creatures you can come across in a neighborhood. But I think, how about a possum? Possum might be meaner once they're cornered, but who's tougher, a raccoon or a possum, do you think?
I think a raccoon is
Raccoon?
myself.
Maybe we should have some, a series of pay-per-view ultimate critter fights.
Nice.
Well, I'd watch that. Would you
that.
watch that? You'd watch a Learning Channel, and then that could be on the Learning Channel, in fact.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Give some
jump at the
information
chance.
there. Say, John, a raccoon, how do you get rid of a raccoon?
Well, Gary, I don't know. The babies are so cute.
Cute.
The other day, there
Cute
was
as a
5 of them.
Cute kids.
There was 5 of them eating my corn, and they were just about the size of a kitten. And so I stuck my 12 gauge out the bedroom window and dropped 3, wounded 1 with 1 shot.
With one shot. With one shot.
1 shot, and I felt bad about the one that got away.
Oh, yes. So you're not that bothered by it then?
No, it doesn't bother me at all.
All right. But what about the
Hope
cute
you enjoy
ones?
your
So
corn.
I mean, you said they were cute.
Well, they were cute, except they were eating my corn.
I see. So your corn is cute too, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but cute only goes so far.
All right. Thank you very much. Cute only goes so far.
Don't come between.
So I don't
John
have
and
that. I don't have that. Now, see, you seem to have the same way I have it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But if it were ugly, you wouldn't mind, right?
Yeah, it'd have to be pretty darn ugly, and also have a very bad personality, because charm goes along.
Well, then you would shoot a possum.
Yeah, I don't like possums. They can get real mean.
Maybe one solution could be raccoons routinely eat garbage. Say if we offered them better, healthier food, maybe their mood and overall health would improve.
There you go.
So start putting salad in the garbage can.
Yeah, this one was trying to eat
low-fat
corn.
dressing on there. This one was eating corn.
Yeah, it was-
Okay. So maybe he would have gotten in a better mood just with some
Exactly.
corn. Yeah, okay. We'll come back. We'll discuss this some more. Olympia, Washington needs your help. This is a BBC Critter Symposium and think tank. And champion raccoon killer has just come in the room, John Phillips. And we'll get to John following this break. This is 700 WLW Cincinnati. This is a BBC Symposium. Duke Sinatra is just such a wimp about these kinds of things.
Because
I mean,
don't
things must be
actively
done.
look to seek out
No
and
one
kill furry
is
animals?
actively looking to kill a raccoon. When a raccoon continuously invades your territory, goes after your pets, just like an alligator, you got to call the herd. You got to get the bad guys out of there.
Alligators came into your mind. Alligators came into your mind. Now you're linking the two, and your fear of alligators has made you angry at the entire animal kingdom.
Have you ever tried raccoon sausage?
Well,
See, right away, if you appeal to the savory side of a raccoon, Duke might come to your side there. But
it's varmints. They're not
Varmint
just critters.
sausage.
A critter is a cute animal. A varmint is a pest.
Yeah.
And must be eradicated.
Well, you've done a little
I
of
wouldn't
that.
have shot those raccoons, except the one broke one of my speakers in the garage, and the other one littered all over my toolbox.
And he probably did that on purpose because he thought, as I said, you are known as the critter hater after the groundhog incident.
Well, that's where they were setting up.
They
camp,
read the newspapers. They know what's going on.
Behind the stuffed groundhog.
So you go out there.
Stuffed groundhog.
One you clubbed with a baseball bat, right?
No, I shot two of them, and I stomped the third.
How can you just stomp one like that?
Well, you got to hold it down with a broom.
You weren't barefoot, were you?
No.
Okay. That would have made you tougher.
I tried to
had you been
sweep him
barefoot
out of the
out.
garage with the broom. Tried to shoo him to freedom.
That's
and
all.
he would have no part of it. He came after me 3 times.
Now, when they do that, you have to,
and
you
it
have to
was
fight
fight or
back.
flight. He decided he wanted to fight. I'm not going to shy away from the
There
fight.
you go.
You
That's
tried
it.
to shoo him away with a broom.
I did. The third one. The first.
Well, what are
two
you going to do,
just-
Duke? All of a sudden, you're trying to shoot away from the broom, and it says, "No, I'm
It's
coming
making
after
noise
you."
at you like a
Are you just gonna
Doberman and
lay
showing
there?
its teeth.
You just going to lay there and let him take you down?
No, I'm going to keep shooing him away with the broom.
But what if he gets to
probably.
you and starts biting you?
Then I guess I'll just curl up in the fetal position.
That's
Then
Duke
you'll
right
take
there.
rabies
That's
shots
Duke
for
right there.
14
days,
days,
too.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that. But then again, if you put mustard on it, he would eat it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Fry
he's
it.
happy to. I got a few phone calls regarding this. Let's see. Let me go to who's longest here, I guess. Let me move down to Jeff. Say, Jeff, how are you?
Jeff, fine, Gary. How's Mom and them?
Moment of fine.
Well, I'm a home inspector.
Okay.
And I frequently run across raccoons in crawl spaces.
I mean, you do. What do they do when you get that close? You're in a crawl space. You can't really get away that easily.
You'd be amazed how much you can crawl backwards quickly.
Do they get bent out of shape when they see you there? Do they try to shoo you away with their brooms?
Yeah, especially if there's a nest in the corner and you get about halfway through, and it never happens in a crawl space that has a lot of height to it. You always have to low crawl.
Yeah, you're unprotected, and you can't really.
I never really thought about the problems you would have. I know home inspectors have some problems with lawyers and things, but
Yeah.
I think I'd rather run across a lawyer than a mama
a crawl
raccoon that was
space,
pretty
yeah.
upset in a crawl space.
You can't get a good
Now,
swing.
you put a lawyer in a crawl space, I'm going to be a little worried
You
too
can't get a good
there.
swing with a baseball bat in a crawl space either.
No.
That's true. I have a flashlight and a camera to defend myself.
All right.
I think I'd take a 9 in there.
Thank
with
you,
me.
Jeff. All right, let's see. This is Larry. Larry, now you have a raccoon story and a possum story too. A raccoon. We were wondering who was tougher, a raccoon or a possum.
Well, the only experience I've ever had with a possum is I had a possum that was getting up onto my back porch and getting into my trash, and I caught him outside one night, and I actually was able to get close enough to kick him, and it almost broke my foot.
A possum did?
Yeah. Now, they're not fast-moving critters. So,
No.
Yeah, they're not hard to sneak up on, but I walked right up to him. I was trying to shoo him away, and he just kind of looked at me, and I kicked him in thoughts that he'd go flying through the air, but
Your foot
he
went
didn't
flying
fly.
back.
He did, yeah, exactly.
They're that
Kinda like-
solid? They seem fat and squishy.
Yeah, they do. They do look that way.
they're sturdy.
They
And
make
so
a
it
big
was-
thump when you hit them with a big car.
Oh, that's
well,
true.
I was going to say that about raccoons. That's my raccoon story. Is I ran over one when I was a teenager with my mom's '71 Impala, which weighed it was a tank, and I hit a raccoon with the right rear wheel, and I thought I ran over a telephone pole, and turned around, went back to check on the coon, and he was gone. So I don't even think I don't think it bothered him.
He was probably just out, working out, somehow,
Probably worked out a kink in his back.
Mhm.
He was
Oh,
feeling
thank you,
refreshed
you know.
after that. Oh, yeah.
Hi, thanks. Let me move
Get the
to.
massage.
Hey, look, it's the Martin. Say, Martin, what's up?
Hey, I had a raccoon this spring, and what I did, I used one of those have-a-heart traps, like the great big, like the steel ones that they crawl in and then it snaps down and they trap.
Yeah, they trap. They take them 3 blocks away and they come back the next
And
evening.
let me guess,
They
now you
don't.
dress
Here's
it.
the trick. Here's the trick.
Okay.
All you realize they want food. So I had like some plums and I don't know, maybe some apples and pears. I had all this fruit. So I took him down by the woods. There's this little creek not too far from my house. and I let him out, and I put all that food down for him, and he never came back.
No, he's probably still eating that food. 6 months ago, it's still sitting. Martin, I don't believe that in the.
I'd have put a brick in the trap and throw the whole thing in the river.
What happened was you probably had someone else. He went to someone else's house and they beat him up with it. Probably you live near John by any chance?
No,
John may have stomped it to death.
Well, I tell you,
because believe me, if you take a raccoon just a little way from your home and put some food down at a creek, it's not going to keep that raccoon from coming back to your house. In fact, it's thinking, "Where's that cage where the guy will take me?" And then I'll jump back in there, and he'll take me back down to the creek again and give me more food. That's how they think.
See, there wasn't any food at my house, but for whatever reason, he thought there would be. I mean, well, okay, my compost pile, he could smell that. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, when I put him down there with all this
I bet he makes his own compost.
He was like, wow, and then he just never came back. So that's the thing. Just give him some really good food.
And just take him down by the creek. Just right by the house there.
Give him a little bite, Martin.
I should have known Martin would have the answer.
That's a great idea, Martin. Nice. This is the best call you've ever done.
All right, Ryan. It is. Martin, thank you very much, okay?
You're welcome.
We'll see you later.
Our garage is full of cat food.
I didn't have to hang up on Martin that time. We actually said goodbye.
Yes.
I mean, even though I'm coming
They
out.
love the cat food, don't they?
Oh, they would have been back for the cat food. If I would have given them freedom, they'd have been back.
Yeah.
And then it'd have been taking my tools instead.
I'm thinking maybe in Olympia, Washington.
I'd have gone looking for the socket wrenches, and they'd have been gone. Raccoons would have taken them.
Working on your car.
In Olympia, Washington, maybe the reason they had the troubles, maybe someone there, I mean, there's some runners up there, right? Yeah. Maybe someone left some old steroid needles in a garbage can or something. Yeah. You don't know. And if these urban raccoons think they're so tough, what needs to happen is introduce them to a bigger, badder predator. Here's my idea. It's time to develop a new species called the urban alligator. We'll worry about that. We'll worry about the alligator after it takes care of the raccoons. This is 700 WLW Cincinnati.
This is the BBC.
What's so funny? Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Because I can't help it.
700 WLW.